Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go, but simply, I'm going to say I am actually hopping on a trend that I've been noticing on YouTube, but not in terms of like, oh, it's a trend. I don't know. I really don't know how this is gonna go. Um, Basically, I've just noticed that there's a couple people that I've been noticing. I mean, I forget the name. I'm gonna pop up the name of the guy that I originally watched this show or the original idea when I was originally watching. Computer's having a little bit of a seizure. My bad. But basically, people have been just playing Minecraft, just like a long like a long play, right? And I wanna. I don't remember what the hell I was doing. I don't know where I am. Oh my god! But that this is a whole different thing. I want to kind of join in on this trend, kind of in a way. Like I've always had the idea of having a Minecraft world that I can just look back fondly on and like, oh my god, this is my world. But I also like the idea of what they were doing. Oh yeah, that's my entrance. Wait, did I finish the thing I was doing actually? And I'll get more into this in a minute. Just I'm trying to get my bearings on what I last left off on this world that I've been playing. It's a hardcore world, also because I wanted to try hardcore in a very interesting way, and then if you guys are interested, I will explain it. But I'm not gonna explain in this. I did not finish actually. Oops. Oh, because there's lava here. Right. Do you have a bucket of water? Okay. Um, okay. So basically, and the most simplest way I can kind of explain this. Oh, use this pickaxe. Simplest way I can explain this is basically people have been just hopping on Minecraft and just that kind of ruins my idea. They've been just hopping on Minecraft and just talking, kind of in the reminiscence of old YouTube back in the day, like YouTube where I kind of grew up watching, where it was just the person and the camera or the game they're playing, and it's just talking, shooting the shit, just saying whatever that comes to their mind and all that. And I always wanted to do a Minecraft series. I always did want to do a Minecraft series on my channel. I just never could think about how to do it because I was always so worried about you know algorithm and all this stuff. But I think that these videos have kind of opened my eyes up to is like fuck the algorithm, fuck it. Like I'm a small channel, plain and simple, but I shouldn't uh, try to appeal to the algorithm anymore, or I shouldn't even in general. And I know like a lot of people are like, oh, you should appeal to the algorithm, you should do this, you should do that. But I'm like more in the vein of I hate that I can't run upstairs like this in this version, but I'm more in the vein that like hello cow that I need to just enjoy this stuff while I'm going through the years of finding myself. Because I'm 21. I have so much in front of me, but also in my head, I have not enough in front of me, if that kind of makes sense. And I don't know where this video is going to take me and where this video is going to be, what the concept of this video is going to be, basically. What's the topic, because I think this might be my rambling video while I settle into the idea of what are the topics I'm going to talk about. And I don't even know if I'm going to continue this Minecraft series as this trend that has been established. I also want to change my house. I don't like how this looks right now, but you know, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself, though. Um, I said like back to the point where it's like the idea of what they was set, right? Was it's just shooting the shit, talking about stuff and life. It's venting. It's kind of just a way to vent, but like not in, but like from what I've seen, and I've only watched this one person really. It's not really venting your full emotion. It's you articulating your ideas and thoughts, kind of. Hey, why is that even there? while playing the game. And like I feel like this has existed before. I mean, the earliest that I can remember this kind of idea existing was Leafy's videos. And I know that's a whole big thing with Leafy, but I don't really give a shit about about that. I'm just saying as an example, Leafy, where he would play, what was it? Uh, no, where's my? He would play CS:GO Surf, and he would just talk, and like kind of the same thing. Like that's where I want to go into, like a very simple, very easy thing like that. I have no food. Where's my food? I actually have no food. That's kind of crazy. That's why I have a wheat farm. But I think this one's just more of me just wanting to talk. I want to have this as a way to talk to my audience, you know, to whoever is interested in watching me play Minecraft in an old style format, but also I just want to be able to talk. Because I think the thing is that I have been so in this idea of wanting to make YouTube videos and becoming some big. I actually don't really want to be famous per se. I just want to have the freedom to be able to do whatever I want as a job, right? I think that's kind of the ultimate goal, and fame is just a byproduct of that if it happens. But I don't want to be famous. I just want to be able to do this, whatever the definition of this is as of right now, is playing video games and having fun as a job. But you know, later on, because I have goals in life that I have no idea as of right now if I'll ever fulfill them, but I have goals. But we'll see. But like I said, like my whole thing is that I've been trying so hard to make my channel pop off, grow it, and try to do it. And I've had, in the grand scheme of things, absolutely no success. But perspective wise, I've had tons of success actually, compared to when I was younger and could always thought that making a YouTube channel was this big ordeal, and it really isn't. It's just that now it's that there's a whole different kind of thing per se. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say in that is that when I was younger, making a YouTube channel, it was just that. Yeah, making a YouTube channel and doing that, like, that's impossible. I could never do that. And I think that was also a really big thing in my life too, is that I doubted everything I did. Oh, I should put these away. I doubted a lot. But besides, like, that's a story, like, that's a whole different thought process about when I was younger and my whole issues with my doubts and stuff. I'm not going to get into that today. I don't want to get too deep in this video. I kind of just want to get it in a way where I want to introduce myself to the audience, to people, who I am, in a more personal way. Because I wish I could remember his name. Again, I most certainly, when I'm editing this, I will put up the name because it's in my YouTube history, and I want to pull up my YouTube history right now. Of where I watched the video of the, you know, but he said it in a way that, like, you know, that makes sense, but like you don't really think about it in hindsight. It's that it's YouTube, right? It's you space, well, not you space two, but it's YouTube. The big thing about YouTube is it's about you, like you're front and center. And I've not necessarily put myself front and center as of what what I've deemed. I put a lot of effort into things that I've made. Like, I put a lot of effort in some of my videos, but I also put absolutely no effort. And I'm actually, like, that's another thing, is like I'm willing to admit that I put no effort in some videos and a lot of effort in some videos, of course. And I think the thing is that I just want to be able to show, or just to be able to say hello to everybody that's watching, everybody that's subscribed, anybody that's just passing by and watching a video, watching this video, watching any video, that, like, my name is Kevin, and I want to do this as, like, a thing I always want to do. I have a passion for it. I have very big ideas. I have an idea that I'm already putting into motion that I hopefully soon, when I finish a series on my channel, that I can start actually pumping out some of the videos of for. I just I don't know. This is just me wanting to talk and be able to just explain myself. And I don't think I'm not even trying to explain myself in like, oh, am I trying to validate my thing on you of doing this? Like, I mean, that's a whole thing. But I'm not trying to validate. This video isn't about me explaining how I'm trying to validate myself now. I'm trying to more just like, I feel like, I don't know. I think that it's more of that I want to just be able to put in perspective for myself that I might not be as big as other people, but but it's all perspective based kind of view of thing. Like, I don't have thousands of subscribers. I have a very few amount of subscribers, and I have people, and I definitely know there are people watching my videos because I do get a good amount of a good amount of views for my size, I guess. I don't know. Just like, I get views. It's not like nobody's watching. I have people that are willing to work with me. Like, I also have, like, I also need to want to fix the way I speak about things, because I feel like saying, oh, I have people that are willing to work with me, I feel like that sounds very negative. But I think that's just kind of how I talk. That's kind of how I talk, but I know that, like, I don't know. To somebody, it might come out negative, but to me, it doesn't sound negative. But, like I was saying, like, I have people that want to work with me, that are on the same wavelength with me of making content and making videos. And just because I'm not as big of a channel as other people, and I'm doing things that like other people have done and no success, or with very small amount of success, but to me, like, I should not see that as a thing, or not that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to put in a viewpoint. I'm trying to give myself perspective. That's the word I'm trying to find. I don't know why I can't think of the word perspective. But I'm trying to put it in perspective that even though, yes, I know friends, I know people that have tons of subs, people that are successful. I mean, examples of YouTubers that are still going and have started way before me. I have been doing this for, I can't actually remember how long now. I think it might be 4 years now. Because I was kind of on and off of it when I started. And then I started actually taking it more seriously after I got out of high school. But I've been doing this for a little bit now. And I have learned so much. And this is what I mean, is that I shouldn't be putting myself in a perspective hell. I should really be not gassing myself up. I don't know. I should be telling myself that I'm doing a good job, because I have learned skills that some people wish they could learn. But it's like, it's just as easy as you think it is. Like, it's just as easy as saying it, sort of. Like, if you want to learn how to edit, just look up, like, especially nowadays, like, look up videos to edit. Like, look up how to edit. What's good software? In my opinion, DaVinci Resolve is a good software. It's very good software. It's free, unlike Premiere. And you don't have to do all the hoops and stuff of, cracking or illegally finding a version of Premiere where you can just, get Premiere. But what I'm trying to say is just that, like, I think I have this view that I'm like, I need to start understanding that in perspective wise, if I'm looking at myself, I am doing a very good job. I could have given up so long ago. I even said it to myself, I think, when I started making videos, when I started, like, around high school, and when I started really starting to question my life almost, and like kind of questioning what I want to do and how I'm gonna do things. I gave myself this goal. It's that, like, I'm gonna give myself a year, and within that year I want to see what I can do and how I can do that. I feel like by the end of that year, I couldn't do it, or I couldn't, or like it wasn't a good thing, that I felt like what I did was wrong, or like, something like that. And like, it's just like, if my feeling in doing this wasn't there, wasn't in a good position, I'm not gonna do it. And here comes the end of the year, and I was fucking proud of myself. Actually, I think I finished my first Nuzlocke because I started with Pokemon. I expanded onto other games. I did my first. I mean, you can't necessarily call it a collab if your friend doesn't actually have a channel, or he isn't really making stuff. But like, kind of my first. Oh, oops, get away, go away. My first collab with my friend Juan. Ow, nice. My first collab with Juan. If you've been here from the beginning, Um, I got really good at editing. I got really good at photo. Like, I'm not good. I'm not like good like in the standard good, but I got good at Photoshop and like starting to make custom designs and stuff like that. Granted, my logo is a basic Photoshop tutorial of how to make a Vaporwave K, or like a Vaporwave logo. But even still, I got so much better at everything. Like, my editing has gotten better. I think I could definitely use some work on my editing, but I think I've learned a lot. I've learned how to. Oh, sorry. I learned how to just start, getting better at stuff. Like, I'm always looking at what can, what can I do better? Like, how to do edits, do better editing, better how to get better at recording, how to do better at Photoshop. Like, I've had that, and that's the thing that I think was that I learned in that 1 year, is that I actually had the drive to learn. I hear that, and I know that's me. I got scared, kind of, hearing all those footsteps. But I think that's the thing. I got really into this because I was so driven to learn, and I'm passionate about it. I want to learn how to get better at it, because I guess, like, if to put it simply, like, my goal is to get better and to start doing stuff. I missed that coal. Give me that. I need that. I need coal. I need iron too. I need a lot of stuff. My main objective today, that's the other thing. If I'm doing these talking videos, and like sort of like this, I do have objectives, and my objective is to hopefully try to find enough diamonds, which, speaking of which, I should probably go back up and look at how many diamonds I have to make a set of, because I want to make a set of diamond armor. A set of diamond armor and a diamond pickaxe with like a level 30 enchantment. So that's what I need. And I need to try not to, you know, dying is not an option, but dying is a possibility. But I don't know. What I might be saying, what I might be like talking in this video might not sound consistent. Like, it might not make sense to some people. It might make sense. It might make a little bit of sense. It might make a lot of sense to people. So I'm not really sure. I'm just willing to like get myself. I think I'm giving myself the ability to try something different. That's the other thing too about this, is that it's different. It's not different, actually. It's something that's been done before, but it's something that I feel like, in my opinion, should come back. I want to, like, I don't want this, and like I don't feel like, I don't want to shade on other people, but in the best way I could explain what YouTube is now, is just vomit almost. It's very saturated. It's very fast paced, very lot of just this that, and like, I watch my fair share of those videos, and I understand that those videos, I see the appeal of it, especially because the appeal of it is that the generations, and with everything of how everything is, attention spans have lowered, unfortunately, and just, you know, the implications of everything, of attention spans, new generation, and all that. But I feel like there is some merit in these kinds of videos, where it's just slow pace, just consistent gameplay of playing and all that. Like I kind of like that's the thing is that I've always wanted to make Minecraft a Minecraft playthrough, but it's just like everybody's like, "Oh, I'm jumping ideas and I need to this is also my way of being able to help me be able to streamline my thoughts in a very easy way. Let me jump. I'm gonna try to keep myself on like in a very straight path, but like I want to jump to idea. YouTube feels saturated. YouTube is very fast paced, and I understand that because of times change, trends go and come and go. But I feel like a thing though, in my opinion, is that I feel like, and I think with this kind of trend, if it even stays as a trend, if it gets big enough to where it is a trend, that this trend will bring back to life old style content where you just play and talk to your audience and show to your audience that you're a person. You're not just You're not just like you are. Like yeah, this is for entertainment, and I love entertainment, and I could get into more of this, and like I think I do want to do one day where I'm still doing this. I want to get into a lot more in depth in why I'm doing this, but um for this is that I feel like this style of content will come back in because this is what YouTube used to be. It's just people uploading videos and it's just minimally edited or not edited at all and it's just straight gameplay. And I loved those videos when I was younger, watching people play Minecraft, people playing like old Mario games, old bunch of Pokemon games, and like of course I love the innovation that people have done. Don't get me wrong, because like when it comes to Pokemon, the Nuzlocke, when it comes to Minecraft, all the different archetypes of like 100 days, modded. I mean, I loved watching people play modded like that. 100 days challenge videos, all these stuff, and there is definitely um there is definitely room on the platform for this. And I know I'm a very small creator, and I'm talking about it. I ask because this is more of a preference to me, but I love these old videos, these old style videos, and I go back and watch them so often because I just love watching them, and it is comfort to me. But it's just nice watching that stuff because it's not this like in your face, oh look at me, look at me. No, it's that I could put it on. And yeah, I've watched it so many times before that I can remember when things happen. I put it on and I do something else in the background, but not even watching the video. It's more like a noise. More of a noise in the background. Like folding, like let's say like, oh, I'll put it on while I'm folding laundry. I'm watching, but I can also just put my eyes away and just do something else. Not this kind of like, and I think that's kind of, doing that is much more different than this whole like the TikTok attention span thing, where it's like you can't watch one video at a time. Like no, it's more of a kind of like it is kind of multitasking. I need to go get water. It is kind of like multitasking, but it's a much more unsaturated kind of multitasking because it's like I'm doing two different things that are not related to each other. Folding laundry and having a YouTube video playing in the background that I can watch, but also I'm mainly just listening to it, like a podcast kind of deal, right? Unlike the whole like TikTok thing where it's like I need Subway Surfers while I'm watching this other second, well, there's another video playing at the same time. Um, that's not how I view it. I feel like this kind of stuff is this kind of it, and like there are times where I will just sit down and just watch the video, and it's like with the lows and the highs, all that. I think that's the thing with modern YouTube per se, that it is a lot of saturated, grab me, click me, all this instead of it's grab me, click me, and for the clicks for the views, but there's like, and I feel very, I don't want to sound judgmental because like who am I to come in and say something when I'm not even a big creator kind of deal. Kind of like, and I feel like that's also a really negative way to look at it because the platform, this like everything, everybody is a big part of the platform, from small to big. The ecosystem of YouTube is it only works because there are small and big creators. So like I have just much as of a of the right to have an opinion about the platform than a big creator with tons of millions of subscribers and views, right? But at the same time, I don't want to be like, I don't want to step on people's toes, but at the same time, I feel like I feel very passionate about making stuff, and I don't mean this in terms of criticizing, but I mean it more of a way of love, because I would love, because I always saw that YouTube was a place to show not only Hollywood but traditional media, that um having a heart and soul is the reason why this works. Now, this is the reason why this does work. That, and I'm not saying that like, oh, people that make all this big content that's fast paced, because like there are people that put their heart and soul into it. But I mean, I don't know. It just like, I feel like I'm attacking. I feel like I'm being rude about it, but I don't mean it to be rude, because it's like I don't like, the thing is that I kind of just stopped. I've kind of like started like watching people that I can, like I could see that they're having fun and they're very into what they're making. But of course, you could tell with certain content that like they're just making it because it's a big trendy thing and it's just algorithm clicks kind of stuff. I miss and I'm not saying that there are as many people that are not as passionate and putting their heart and soul into things. It's just that I think the feel of how videos are made and the feel of stuff, it's just like it's a lot more big media. I don't know if sensationalism is right, but it is big media kind of deal. And I don't know how else to put it in words, kind of. Because I think an easy way, and I'm not like, I want to be a part of the Minecraft creator space. Actually, I actually really think that I could do a lot. That I think I could bring something to the table of the Minecraft creator space, and I think this is because I watch a lot of Minecraft content, way too much Minecraft. I love this game, and that's a whole different topic for a different session, different yap session, But I think it's easy to say, like, I know some creators that come to mind, like Wumba. He makes his videos, and his videos are great. I love his videos. I love the 100 day. No, he doesn't do 100 days. He's not 100 days. That's another person. Um, Wumba does a lot of stuff when it comes to this hardcore world, and I love the big builds. I love the concept of big builds. I love it. I actually really do love it. But again, the thing is that I've watched his videos, and like this is where I feel like I feel like I'm judgmental, because because again, like, it's because of trends, and it's because of how the algorithm is pushing things, and that as of recently a lot of Minecraft content has been big builds, one up each other, keep one upping yourself, and like eventually, like, there is sort of a ceiling, though, like there is a ceiling when it comes to what you can do in the game, the hardware limitations of your computer at the time, and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just saying that like there's so many videos of Minecraft out there that is mega builds. Oh, I drained the monument. I built a black hole, because that is something that Wumba did. And the thing is that Wumba didn't just build a black hole to build a black hole. He has a reason. He has a big reason why he wanted to build the black hole, and he did a lot of research and a lot. He did a lot. And again, I'm not saying that the people that I like, other people, like, oh, they're not as passionate as Wumba, or they're not as passionate, like they didn't show as much, because they clearly did. It's just that something about it is that it's become so saturated. it has become very saturated. I guess it's like how I like it's very saturated, and I understand that that's a thing that happens. And it's just I don't know. I don't know where like I'm not trying to make a point. I'm trying to kind of just air out my thoughts on how I feel about content creation now and where I want to be and how I want to do stuff because this does ultimately lead to how I want to do things. And my thing, I've always had the idea of trying like these big videos, but at the same time, I've never really had the drive to make it like those big videos. And I know for sure that those kinds of videos take a lot of production, and I love the production of making videos because I love sitting down and playing it. I love sitting down and editing. I love sitting there and rewatching. I know subtitle. A lot of people hate subtitling. I kind of like subtitling, but overall, I love the production of making videos. There's a lot of things in my life that get in the way of making videos, and sometimes that like I don't put effort sometimes because of life things. But even still, like I still have a drive to make videos and a drive to produce stuff. Um, I don't know. I don't have a I don't really have a thing. I don't really have a closing statement. But I don't even think I'm done with this. Hello? Fuck. Sorry. I had to step away for a minute. What was I saying? I think I was talking about. Yeah. I think I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that as a person that is a part of YouTube, you know, small or big, and I know I already touched on it, but I think that I just feel like maybe that we need some change in terms of how things are made, and I know that's a hard thing to say, especially like, oh, it's like this is how things are and like things are working, but like I think in terms of like instead of quantity over quality, I want to see more quality over quantity. Even though like yes, like the videos that I said are not really good examples of what I'm saying, but I think it's the idea. It's more of the idea. And I'm not really good at explaining, but I'm pretty sure that some people can understand and kind of grasp the idea of what I'm saying. Oh, sick. Wow. That's a lot of fucking diamonds I just got. 6 diamonds. Nice. So, yeah. And unfortunately, I didn't get enough diamonds for what I wanted. But I mean, this was nice. This was nice. Um, hear that zombie and I don't know where he is. He's probably in the cave above me. But that's okay. But with that said, yeah, if you're still watching or like if you're interested in what I said, I mean, let me know if you understand. If you don't, I mean, I'm happy to like in the comics kind of in the comics in the comments explain what I mean in more detail. Just like let me know if you have any questions or anything of the sort. I just wanted to, figure out like I'm still figuring out how to do this and like what I'm going to be talking about if I'm still going to be doing this like I'm talking about stuff. But yeah. Um literally like that's all I got. So I mean with that said, I mean I just hope I just really hope that nobody sees me that like I'm being like I'm trying to attack or judge people. I'm just saying like these are my concerns on things and like opinion on how things are being and how things are. So I just really want to put that out there. And yeah. Um so I think that's a good stopping point here actually. I'm just gonna walk back up and just go back to my house. But I don't know how the heck I'm gonna heck. I don't know how I'm gonna end this. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you in any other thing I make. That said, I mean, just I don't know. I really don't know, actually. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna... No, oh, hello, zombie. I'm gonna just end it here. Yeah, I'm good here. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.